From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Ebron caught left side. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43.
Hey, box truck.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 52. Kill. He's coming. Hey, ball. Check. Alert. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Black 80. Black 52. Get your swerve on. Switch.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a good shot.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 27, Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Bravo.
On third down, Roethlisberger. It's complete to Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Check three.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alpha. Black.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Black 30. Middle. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 99. Check 99. King. Check 31.
Now Ben on third and long. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Eight.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Well, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. On second down, it's Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to third and 10.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Austin complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Matchbox right. Ran. Hey, wahoo.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the three there could come back to haunt them later on.
No spacing.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 20. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a very tough 3rd and 15 forthcoming. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger, and it's complete to Kelsey. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
He's cracked. Recon, 132 fighter. Alert, alert. Hey, Charlie. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to John Ross. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Pass complete here to Sanders, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Ben to throw again. It's Kelsey on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Trubisky on first down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Middle. Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Yeah, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, it's Grant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Corey Grant with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Flush to his right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He'll get the 1st down and more inside of the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
18.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU.
Who's 30? What's 20 these two?
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it.
He's got a man, complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Like 20. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check the backer, check the backer. Necker. Whirl. 52. Hey, that's good. Hey. Check 26, check 26. Check. You good? Watch twins. Watch Blackburn.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Sanders. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Let's go! At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On second down and 4. Trubisky. Ebron caught left side. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Trubisky now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. Here's Trubisky. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. This is caught. Watkins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's third down.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's third and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. Now Trubisky. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw again on second down, Roethlisberger. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
56.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
and less than a yard.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
50. Check 9, check 9. Pilot, 64, weak.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and the nose of the football. Open man is Ross, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Easy. 52, Heat these 2. Hey, let's get in them holes. Check. Hey, zoom.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Completes it to Austin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Set for New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go back to Grant. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Roethlisberger will throw. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we'd made one more play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
24.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Dee Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. So this one will end in a Charles by